Hello everyone. I have some great news. It's going to blow the foundation of Jehovah Witnesses right off the map. This is no lie. This is the proof I have is from Charles T. Russell's own mouth. The teaching that he taught when he started and teaching the truth to the Bible students, in which some of them later on became Jehovah Witnesses. This watchtower is a July edition, first edition he wrote in 1879. That's when he printed the first watchtower. Y'all want to do the research, you can find out. What I'm telling you is the truth. This is what the front cover of the watchtower looked like. I'm going to get a better picture. Watchtower. Herald of Christ's Presence. July 1879, Designs Watchtowers, and Herald of Christ's Presence. Charles T. Russell's editor and publisher. So on page 9, every information I'm going to show you that's going to blow Jehovah's Witnesses teaching right off the map is from the editor and publisher, Charles T. Russell. And you may want to know what it's about before I flip to that page. It's about who Charles T. Russell said Michael was. Was Michael the archangel that became Jesus? Or was Michael just an ordinary angel in a high position? Well, I'm going to show you what he teach, and what he teach is what the Bible students was taught, and Jehovah's Witnesses is supposed to be teaching today. So I'm going to share you his own words, since he's the one that started the evolution of Jehovah's Witnesses and the founder. So everything that he put into his magazines is supposed to be true. Page 9. And let's start right here. He is the Word and the truth, and the personal embodiment of all that is good and true. And I guess that's accurately the revelation of God. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Interesting. That's not what in Jehovah's Witnesses Bible. And the Word was made flesh, and he took our natural, the form of a servant, talk about man, and was made in the likeness of men, he of whom it was said, let all the angels of God worship him. Here we go. That must include Michael. And thou throne of God is forever and ever. Left the glory he had with his Father, talking about when he was in heaven, before the foundation of the world, made himself of no I can't quite say how that word, was made a little lower than angels for the suffering of death, crowned with the glory and honor that he, by the grace of God, should taste death for every man. So my question is, if all the angels of God worship him, that means mankind worship Jesus and angels worship Jesus, and what he got in these marks, that must include Michael. So this proves Charles T. Russell's teaching that Michael was not, never was, Jesus himself. So how can Michael be Jesus and standing there while other angels worship him? So that means Jesus was standing there with the angels and worship himself at the same time? So we got to stop and think about it. If Charles T. Russell's beginning teaching knowledge that Michael was just an archangel and not the one became Jesus, so that means Jehovah's Witnesses' teaching today is a lie, dishonest, and make him a false prophet, saying that Jesus is Michael, when their founder, Charles T. Russell, said Michael is not Jesus. Because Michael was supposed to worship Jesus. Well, I hope this opened your eyes and the truth about the false religion that I was in, and so you will not fall into a trap of the false teaching. Thank you and have a nice day.